Hi teams, welcome to my channel. My name is Little Six, a senior solution engineer in renewable energy industry. I'm aiming to share my understanding, knowledge, and latest news of renewable energy in this channel. Hope it helps. In today's video, I would like to share some skills for quick assessment for battery energy storage system. One video, several minutes, saving lots of time in choosing best project. Okay, so let's jump in. What will you do when you find a potential opportunity for best project? Evaluate the customer's requirements or sending a quotation and technical solution to customers immediately. This seems a nice action. Let me know down below your ideas. As the old Chinese saying goes, sharpening your axe does not delay the wood cutting. So before taking actions, I think you'd better think twice. You'd better ask yourself a question. Is this customer or project worth our time? So today, following my checking list, if customers can provide answers that satisfies you, you will get a more clear insight for the customer and project. Before sharing the checking list, first, I will show you a typical diagram of best project that help you and better understanding for the best equipment and operation logic. This is a AC coupling systems including PV, BESS, and wind systems. All the subsystems will connect to the same AC bus bar and then to the substation and to the grid. Besides, there is a EMS. It means Energy Management Systems. It will monitoring all the details of this system and implement the control strategies. Dispatch systems, normally from the grid companies, they will send some command to the EMS, like the frequency regulation command, and then EMS will receive this command and implement the control strategies. There are three key points of best project. Finance. We need money to buy the equipment, right? Yes. So the second, permissions. We need to get all the permission from the grid and also from the government, so that our systems can get some licenses for the construction, and also we can connect to the grid and operate the systems. The last, implementations. So it including a lot of things: designing the system, procurement, installation, commissioning, operation, maintenance, decommissioning, and recycle. So normally it needs a lot of companies, different kind of companies to implement this work. So it's a very huge engineering. So before we taking actions, the first information or the first questions we need to ask is, what's the type of the customers? Because different type of customers, they have different resources. Check the customer type is investor, for example. Normally, it means the customer will provide the finance. But for technical part, it will require us to provide a turnkey solutions. It means we need to provide all the equipment, including the software EMS, to the customers. Normally in European markets or United States markets, customer will need the local EMS suppliers because of the concerning of cybersecurities. So different kind of customers, it will need different kind of service, price, or the equipment. Yes, so the first information is customer's type. The second, customer positions. we need to, in the same right time, to find a right person to do the right things. So if the customer is a CEO, so I think we have more or higher possibilities to get this project. Okay, so and next is the business mode and strategies of customers. Why should I ask these questions? Because for us, we need to judge the customers, not only the project, because the project or only one project, but the customers maybe they have very high potentials. So maybe they have a lot of projects. So it's very important to learn and deep understanding the customers' business mode and strategies in in order to have a long-term cooperations. Yes. So the first question is how customers earn money. How long will customers return the investment? Sorry. Yes. So this is very important. It means this project is real or fake. I'm sorry to say that, but it's true. And the last is the top 3 or top 5 marketing areas for customers. Because normally, if you have so many marketing areas, it means you need to cooperate with so many resources, external and internally. Yes. So if the customers only have several, I mean, if they only have several sales or several engineers, but they are aiming to provide all the service or all equipment or worldwide, I think it's a challenge for customers. Yes. So normally we will focus on some specific marketing areas, and then we will broaden our marketing areas accordingly. Yes. Next point, project experience. This is very important because for the best project, you need a lot of kind of things, as I mentioned above. So the first question, how many capacities the customers has been installed? They in residential project, CNI project. CNI means commercial and industrial project, or utility scale project. Especially in utility scale project, you need a lot of finance, permissions, and also the technical part. So although they are all best project, but different kind of segment of project is different. Yes. And the next is engineers. Sorry. So how many technicians for BESS, for EMS software and system design or OMM teams, operation maintenance teams for customers? It means if you want to implement a project, normally you need a lot of technicians, especially in CNI project and utility scale project. Yes. So this is very important because if customers have a lot of experience or the technicians, so I think we'll avoid subsequent risk. This is also a very important part. Next part, suppliers. Why customers will choose me as a potential suppliers? Is there any long-term suppliers have been cooperated with customers? So at the beginning, I will always ask my sales partner a question: why customers will choose us as potential suppliers? This is very important because take my experience, for example. Well, one of the customers, their company is very famous. They choose us as potential suppliers. At that moment, I'm quite curious, so I ask customers these questions. His answer is because in utility scale project they have long-term suppliers in China, but for the CNI project they want to a more flexible, customized solutions, and also they will consider some cost. so they choose us as potential suppliers. Yes, I think this is a quite good reason for customers why customer will choose us as potential suppliers. So I think it's also a very important thing for us. We need to understand better the customers, their understandings. So if you think all the information customers provide you, it will satisfy you, and we will turn the customers to the specific project. 3 questions. Finance, problems solved, permission granted. What's the timeline of the project? This is very, very important for some specific project. So normally for the finance and the permission, this is because this is the problem or the issues need to solved by customers. We only can provide some documentations like the certification, grid code to customers. They can get the permission from the grid, but they need to solve the finance problems, and they need to apply some permissions to the grid company or the government. So this is very, very important. So if these answers is also good from the customers, so I think everything is okay. So you can put some resources and taking actions for these customers. So next time you are evaluating a BESS project, go through this checklist. Frankly, it wouldn't guarantee you success, but I think it will absolutely save you from the deals that will never going to work. If you find this useful, hit like and subscribe. Let me know down below what's the biggest lesson you learned from today's video. Thanks for watching. So see you next time. Bye.